Hey, everybody is eating cilantro. I just figured I'd do a little update on how everything's going. The girls are doing great. This is their side that they don't really stay on very much, but for whatever reason they don't like hanging out here. I just put the cilantro here because, well, since they don't mess up this side as much, I just go ahead and put the food there. But I cleaned it up sort of, but here's their hay box, which needs cleaning. And here's the other side of the cage. I just made that this morning. They just went crazy for it. It's just 3 of those cage material things that are folded into like a triangle. And it makes like a little teepee thing. And they like it. And this is just the big black box, which is an upside down filing box or something, I don't know. But they like it sometimes. And we got Red over here. He's eating his cilantro. He's like, oh no. I thought, you know, I'd go ahead and give you an idea of his thing. I know it always looks like a big dark cave, but honestly it's exactly the same size as one of these sides. So he gets all that space. I just keep little hidey covers and keep it covered all the time for him because he doesn't like exposure. It's like you saw he like freaked out. He saw the camera. He's like, no, not me. No, it's the evil camera. So there we go on that. I just thought I'd give you a little tour of the cages because I realized I've never really done that. And yeah, see, that's all way over there. These individual cage pieces right here, they're 4 by 2.5. And you really can't tell how big they are. And of course this is like an old starter cage that when I didn't know anything about guinea pigs, actually I was given the guinea pig. Coco was my daughter's guinea pig, and I had to learn to take care of it really quickly. And I didn't know anything about guinea pigs, and they gave me one of those, see, like you can recognize the bottom, one of those old-fashioned from the store, pet store cages, and he really quickly outgrew it. But they make great hay boxes. I got this thing just sitting on top of a thing right here, and I actually made these tables. These tables here I actually made myself. Although they're not pretty, they're functional. And I wish I would have made this one. This was my first actual guinea pig cage table, and I didn't make it the same way I made this thing. And well, that thing over there is not actually a table, it's just sitting on top of a coffee table just to get it up off the floor. But the plywood I used was that plywood there because it's all scrap plywood, and I didn't have the same type of plywood here because this plywood, I know you can't really see anything, but it's actually about this thick. But that stuff there is too thin, and I wasn't able to secure the wood to the actual plywood, so I had to actually use cardboard. And that's just cardboard that I had attached to the plywood that made the bottom, because originally I was going to make 4, but I wound up only making 3 because it turns out I only needed 3 to get away with what I wanted to do. But I still have an extra piece there in case ever I in the future want to make another one, because I lined it with plastic, and then I put it all this stuff, because underneath here is plastic, and so that keeps the wood safe. But yeah, we're just eating cilantro and doing that. Yeah, these are 4 by 2 a piece. So, and this, oh, I forgot to mention, yeah, this is 1.5 by 2.5. But yeah, this is 4 by 2.5. So that's why it's the same length side, you know, like that. And I originally wanted to put it in here, but I kind of miscalculated. If I wanted to put that in here, I should have made it like 2.5 and maybe like a quarter or a ½ inch bigger. But I didn't really think much of it because it turns out the edges of it and the way that the cage material works, it just didn't sit flush in there. But I also didn't want to put too much gap where the guinea pigs could actually get behind it and get stuck. So it turns out it just works better on the side anyway. So yep, that's their cages. So that makes this, if this is 4, that makes 8 and 1.5. So this is 9.5 feet long by 2.5 feet wide. So that's pretty good space for 3 little guinea pigs. And then the 4 by 2.5 is plenty of space for Red, and he likes it. So that's it. Well, I guess I'll see you guys later. Hey, Princess, what you doing? You wondering if there's any more treats coming? Nope, that was it. You guys done with your cilantro? Now you're eating your hay. Yeah, I gotta clean that up. Yep, I do. Yeah, you can get along? Yep. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, goodbye everybody. Goodbye.